Hi, I'm Tanya Williams, Chief of Everything at Digital Conversations, and I'm down here at Digital Strategy Summit 2015 here in Sydney. I'm here this morning with Paul Young, CIO of Ardent Leisure. Paul, obviously there's been lots of conversations and healthy conversations happening over the last 24 hours in regards to digital and how that's being used within a lot of the bigger brands in the country. How is the changing consumer journey really sort of impacting on what you guys are doing to communicate with your audiences at Ardent?
Yeah, I think the major change for us is we're starting to realise as a group that digital can really enhance a customer's journey when they're in our premises. I mean, if you think about basically what the Ardent Group does, it owns a whole lot of assets that provide entertainment and fun and joy to people. So, we want to get closer to our customers to understand what they actually want out of our different divisions. And what's more, how does digital enhance their journey whilst they're with us?
Yeah.
For instance, at Dreamworld, can you send your experiences and put them straight into Facebook? Can you have some sort of virtual journey when you're going through the park? So I suppose I'm looking at, I think the realisation I've come to over the last year or so is, I think more and more today people want to have some control over their journey, and that's one of the things that really is really attractive to people, not to have that, to carve out their own experience when they're in our assets.
I think, and what you said is very important, I think, in terms of digital enhancing experience, not just digital or technology for the sake of technology.
Correct.
Yeah, I think that's
I think that's the big distinction is a lot of people when they think about digital think about it purely from a marketing perspective. Certainly we want to know more about our customers, but if you're not on the flip side of that also enhancing their experience while they're there, it's a very one-sided sort of journey.
Yeah, and it's got to be two-way.
It's got to be a two-way journey because it's really about engagement and intimacy.
Yeah. So, I mean, how are you guys adapting to this over, moving forward as well? I mean, obviously you've got a number of different properties. As you said, it's all about experience and entertainment for the brands that you have. What sort of things are you guys implementing? Obviously, keep it very general. I don't want you to give me your deepest, darkest secrets and give away to the competitors.
Yeah.
But what sort of technology and digital things maybe are you guys looking at to implement to actually enhance that experience?
I'll probably answer that in a sort of a roundabout manner. But what I'd say is, it's really important to think about how your information is structured in your organisation. I think, a lot of classic bricks and mortar businesses struggle with the digital experience because it's not really a technology exercise. There's lots of technology out of there. I think that's one of the things that's come out of this summit as well. I mean, what's your vision for 5 years down the track? What do you believe a customer will want out of your assets there?
Yep.
So then it's about making sure in your enterprise that the right kind of information is available at the right kind of places quickly. So if you think about classically how we've done this in the past, we know what a customer's done the day after they've been to us. We've crunched it through our warehouse, and then tomorrow I know, Tanya, you were at Dreamworld yesterday, say for instance. That's not really very useful to me at the time. So what I really want to do is know that you're at Dreamworld or at one of our assets when you're there, so I can interact with you and have a better experience with you.
Yep.
And really that's about how you layer information up in your organisation. So I suppose part of my work that I'm doing is doing that sort of information architecture. Where should things be? If I want them in real time, what layer do they need to be in? What sort of technologies do I need to actually use? And how do I sort of undo it to get the things that we need that are okay to know tomorrow in their place where they need to be, and the place where I need real-time information, interact with our customers, that's in the right layer and using the right technologies.
Yeah.
So that's the sort of journey that I'm actually on. I think really it's all about real-time interaction, real-time feedback with your customers, and you should structure your technology stack and your information to provide that.
And it looks like, it sounds like you're looking at things from a really holistic approach as well. So you're looking at it from a processes and a systems and a logistics point of view, from a front-end consumer point of view, and then obviously that marketing piece and how that fits into it
Yeah.
as well. So you're looking at the whole lot
Yeah.
rather than just pieces of it, like
It's
one
true.
piece of the puzzle.
I mean, it's sort of interesting, isn't it? I mean, a lot of people go, let's do digital. And I mean, I've said this.
And what does that mean,
I've said
right?
that a lot
Yeah.
of times. But, you know,
Yeah.
to really, truly go digital is a really disciplined, structured process that you really have to think your way through. And
Yeah.
if you put the customer at the end of it, you know, what do I want this customer to experience when they're within our premises? What kind of things are they going to want to do? And
Yeah.
how do we want to interact with them? And then
Yeah.
walk your way back. You know, you have to change your processes within your company, you have to change your technology in your company. Sometimes you even have to change your view of what you really want to do with your customers
Yeah.
when they're within your premises.
Yeah. Wow. So it sounds like there's a lot of exciting things on the horizon for you guys.
Yeah, there is. It's
Yeah.
it's really exciting, and you know, I think we're just, you know, on the tip of, you know, really making a step change to the way that
Yeah.
the Ardent Group, you know, interacts with their customers.
Well, I'm not too far down the road, so I'm going to be making sure that I check out what's happening over the next, you know, year or so down there, and see how far down the track you are on the journey and what you're doing. So I look forward to seeing more of it.
Thanks, Tanya.
Thank you very much, Paul. Great
Okay.
to chat to you.
Bye.